This segment of GM Corner, I have Mr. Calvin Bolling. Calvin, good to see you. Calvin's the GM COO of Ansley Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia. COO as well, GM?
GM, they asked me what title, I said GM, I'm fine.
Okay, all right, good deal, good deal. All right, so I'd like to go back to kind of the start of your career in management.
Sure.
Share with us kind of what got you into club management, and I understand that you started out as a youngster at Ansley?
I did.
Okay, please.
So in 1982,
okay,
before a lot of people were born, I was in college at Georgia State.
Okay.
And I went to a career fair and met Jim Story, who was big in the industry. And he said, why don't you come work for me? And I said, okay, sure, I'll do that, Jim. So I started working there in 1982 as a waiter bartender. He took a lot of time and guided me in the right direction, showed me the right way, let me work in every area of the club. And at that time, within a couple of years, I was the assistant manager. They provided me a house to live in while I was still going to school.
Great, yeah.
And then
Fantastic.
Ended up getting married there at the club, met my wife, and my mother-in-law also worked with me at the time.
Great.
So it was a great story behind it. After 7 years, it was time for me to move on to see something different. I had not seen something, and Jerry McCoy, the general manager in Montgomery, hired me to come down there to start that brand new facility, which was amazing. So,
fantastic.
Yeah,
and then if you fast forward to the transition from your club prior to coming back to Ansley, tell us a little bit about that decision and the experience there.
Absolutely. So when I had the opportunity to come back to Ansley, a member at Biltmore Forest, a fellow named Jim Womack, who is the vice president of Ansley, he was such a great guy, and we always connected quite well when I was at Biltmore Forest. And he always said, hey, we'd love for you to come back. We know you have family down here. And it was a perfect timing. COVID had just started. Jim reached out to me and said, Calvin, we'd love to have you back here. So during COVID, I came down and interviewed. And my parents lived there. My wife's parents lived there. So it was just perfect timing to come back to the city of Atlanta, and I don't regret 1 minute of it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it was good.
Let's talk a little bit about Ansley, the golf club, and kind of the makeup and the setup that's going on there. Because you have basically what you call, I guess, a midtown location club, as well as a location that's setting down Creek Golf Course, which is in Marietta, Georgia. Is that right?
Yeah, actually in Roswell. Yeah, so our midtown location is kind of our social hub. It's got a 9-hole golf course. We got tennis courts, pickleball, swimming. But it is a social hub for our members. We've got more than 90% of our members, out of our 1,600 members, live within about a 5-mile area. So that's where all the activities begin. It is a full operational 7-day-a-week, 24/7 type of club. Where our set-down course in Roswell, it is geared for the championship golfer. It's very unforgiving, great golf course, and it's very golf-centric. So we don't have a pool up there, we don't have tennis courts up there. We have no desire to build any of those types of facilities there.
Gotcha. So you're able to get a broad range of amenities that are targeted for certain locations.
Absolutely.
But then in totality, they offer everything a member would want.
Absolutely. With our 1,600 members, they all have some type of niche they're trying to fill. And so it works out well. Most of our members use the Ansley location, the Midtown location. And their families use it, and they love it.
What about operationally speaking, the challenges you as a GM have to deal with two distinctly different locations that are about 20 miles apart?
It's all about using your resources and and really leaning on the people that you have. We're blessed to have some incredible senior leaders and junior leaders, and a great staff that just loves to do what they're supposed to do to make the members happy. It allows us the time, so if I go up there 1 day a week or 3 days a week, it allows me time to go up to setting down, spend time with those leaders, and determine kind of a path for them. But I spend the majority of my time at our social hub, which is the Midtown Club. That's where most of our activities begin. But it's all about just directing resources. It's a great place.
No doubt. And so talk about the social hub, the Midtown location.
It is.
Great spot right near relatively close to Peachtree Road. Everybody's heard of Peachtree. And you have a lot of density there. You mentioned most of your members are within 5 miles there. I understand it's a very popular venue to be able to have a lot of large-scale events there. Tell us a little bit about that aspect of your club operations.
Yeah, it's a very important part of what we do.
Yeah.
We do close to $2 million in banquets every year.
Okay.
And the big part of that is the business piece of it. Since we're so close to Peachtree in the Midtown area, it really makes it convenient for our families and our business families to get involved. So they use everything from retreats, they do it for meetings, they do it for retirement events, they do it for people they're trying to entertain. And then they're also incorporating pickleball and golf into it as well. So that seems to be another niche market that we've got. But our members absolutely love that it's so close to their home and their business, which makes it super special for them. They don't have to go fight the inner city traffic. They just come straight over to our place.
It is a home away from home.
It is a home
right by their home.
It is.
Okay.
And they can take the shuttle, which is an integral part of what we do.
There you go. Well, hold on. Let's talk about that a little bit. Okay. So if you're to look at an aerial map of Ansley, the Midtown location, very tight. Homes all the way around it.
Yes.
And so your parking is very limited. Tell us a little bit about how your shuttle operation works.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's unusual not to have parking at a club. We've got less than 160 spots for 1,600 members, and for a ballroom that seats 350 people, and a multi-floor, multi-active club. So we have to have shuttles. One, we have our employees park at a church that's about 1.5 miles away.
Okay.
And we have to have shuttles that not only pick them up and take them back from 5 o'clock in the morning to 12 o'clock at night, but we also use the shuttles to pick up our member families in the Morningside and the Ansley Park communities. And our members love it because they don't have to drive there. They can put their children on it, which makes it safe for them.
Fantastic.
They can come over to the club. Mom and dad can pick them up later. So it works out really, really well, but it is an integral part of what we do. We have 5 shuttles. We have 5 full-time drivers and a couple of part-time drivers.
You also employ a valet service.
We do.
At all operating hours, is that correct?
All operating hours, from 7 o'clock in the morning until the wee hours.
So it's really about convenience for the member.
It is.
Okay.
And that we don't have parking. We're so limited. We're not going to create any more parking.
I understand. Fantastic. Thank you, sir. I
My
appreciate
pleasure, my
your
friend.
thoughts. All right. Calvin
Thank you.
Bolling, General Manager, Ansley Golf Club, Atlanta, Georgia. Thanks.
Thank you.